people. It's beginning of the year. It's beginning of January. I've been last filming 2 months ago, but the previous episode was published 1 month ago. It anyway feels like a long time since I've been speaking in front of the camera. And in real time is actually end of December, but I will be publishing this episode beginning of January, beginning of the year. I wanted to leave a little break during the Christmas time because I think it's too overwhelming to get so much content from all directions. Today is Sunday. I'm in my bathroom. I just did a facial. Usually I'm doing a face mask, so I'm cleaning my skin very well with different products, and I'm doing a peeling, a wash peeling usually. This is from Dr. Hoshka. I recently bought it and I'm very happy with it. And then I did a mask. The mask today has matcha powder, avocado, olive oil. I recently bought some enzymes powder. Usually I would use an aspirin inside and vitamins, the normal vitamins that you take. So I would put inside, but today I just used the enzymes. And I think that's all. Sometimes I would use coconut oil, but it gives me a little bit of an allergic reaction, so it blocks my nose. And now I have to wrap my hair. I have to prepare it a little bit before I will apply my makeup. I'm feeling very festive today, so I usually wrap my hair every morning because it's very difficult to control, and it only needs to be wrapped for 10 minutes. This is a silk cloth, organza silk. I've been washing it many times, and it's still good after a couple of years. And I did a small steaming session. I have a small steamer there. I apologize if it sounds like in an echo, but my bathroom is big and is empty, almost empty, because I'm very particular with what I wish to bring here, and it will take time. Simply, it will take time until I will find the right pieces. And yeah, so my skin is good. It's prepared now for the makeup. I mentioned that I didn't want to create content over Christmas time, Christmas season or December, because yeah, many do it and they should do it. They do it good. I didn't have time at all. I've been sewing a lot. I've been meeting my customers, and I also think that Christmas is a celebration or a holiday for many of us, but not for everyone. And I think I want to be more aware of it, more respectful that not everyone is celebrating Christmas. You might have different confessions, religions, and beliefs. And I got a couple of weeks ago, I got a message from someone saying Happy Advent, Frohe Adventtag. And then I was thinking, why is she writing me Frohe Adventtag? Because I never celebrated it. And I'm an Orthodox. And it always feels like it's somebody else's big day, or let's say it's like a birthday or a celebration. And this person having this big day comes to me and says, happy whatever. I mean, I'm happy for you, but it's not my thing. It's not my celebration. And yeah, so I've started to be more aware of it, and I'm addressing in a general form or greet happy holidays, so not always happy Christmas. I'm celebrating Christmas, but yeah, not every one of you, so I want to be more inclusive and more respectful. And I will be going in a couple of days to Romania to visit my mother. She's not feeling very well, and I want to spend time with her. I want to spend a New Year's Eve with her. She didn't have the energy to do a Christmas tree. That's another point that I would like to say. I don't want to say that I'm better than any one of you, but last year or 2 years ago, while I was driving by here in the village, there is a place that grows Christmas or Tannenbäume, so these needle trees. And in the summer, it was full of them, and before December, I saw nothing, so an empty land. And I asked my husband, where are all those beautiful trees, all those babies? And he said, this place is growing them to be cut, for people to buy them for Christmas. And I said, but that's so unfair. I mean, it's a celebration of a couple of days, let's say a couple of weeks. And why would we kill those plants, those trees, just for our fun? I don't agree with that. So then I bought a fake tree. I was reaching 40, so almost, I was 39 years old. And then it was kind of a click in my head. I was saying, I don't want to celebrate such an important holiday, the birth of Jesus, by killing trees, by killing plants. And in Romania, another thing that is also very important, and I don't want to be judgmental, because my mom, she's eating and she's buying pork. So it's a big thing in Romania to cut the pork, the pig, to cut and create different dishes, which are, I'm sure, delicious. I'm a vegetarian since 2000, so 21 years, 22 years. And they're delicious, but I always say, why should we take a life? Why should we sacrifice a life only to celebrate the birth of Jesus? Or for Easter, why should we kill babies, meaning lambs, to simply celebrate Jesus' sacrifice for us? And yeah, so this year my mom was ill. She didn't feel good at all. She didn't make a tree. She didn't make any dish, and she was very upset. Really upset. I think she was more upset for not having those things than her health issues. And I told her, Mom, the most important thing for you now is to feel good, to recover. And I will be there for you. I will bring you a wreath. I have a beautiful wreath. Actually, I have two. I can bring them both. I will bring her some delicious foods, and she has to focus on her health. So that's for now. My plan, yeah, to focus on my trip to Romania. And another thing that I would like to address is that some of you've been asking me. By the way, I'm getting some messages. I have to check who is writing. Oh, my sister. So many of you have been asking me why my husband is not coming or is not appearing in my videos. This is my channel. I show some things very private, like being here in my bathroom, some professional ones. My husband is very supportive. I always say that he's my best friend. And we've been been together for many years. We met in December 2007. He's all behind me with this channel. He's very surprised, actually, or he was very surprised when I started it, because we are both introverts. We both don't like to stand in front of the camera. But with him it's even more extreme, because he doesn't like to be photographed, he doesn't like to be filmed. And I always say it's such a pity, because he has so many interesting things to share. In my eyes, he's the most talented graphic designer that I know. I'm sure there are many amazing or better graphic designers in this world, but to me, he's the very best. He's the elite. And his work, he's the biggest critic, and his opinions have a huge influence in my work. And so I think he would have many interesting things to share, to say. He's a big connoisseur of history. European history, American history, Viennese, Austrian history. I mean, he would speak for hours and I would listen for hours. He's a big connoisseur of niche scents, niche perfumes, and I've asked him a couple of times to come here and share some of his favorite perfumes or something interesting that he knows, and he refused me every time. Or you could see some glimpses of him in our Malta video, but constantly also in Malta he said, please make sure if you film, don't catch me, don't mention me, don't say anything about me. So I want to respect him in this regard. He's in the shadow, and he gave me some amazing gifts for my birthday. My birthday is on the 2nd of December, then for Christmas, and those gifts are related to this channel. I will show them later to you. So yes, so there is no other reason behind than that I wish to respect his privacy. We got to know each other in December 2007. Maybe those of my age would know MySpace. So we met on MySpace. He's also a very talented photographer, and I love his photos. So first were his photos, then his name, because I never met somebody until then be named Patrick. Now it's very modern, but I never met, and his profile photo was from here to here. So only this area. And another private photo that he had was him as a child with his mother and grandmother. And this melted my heart. And I said to myself, he must be a really, really special man, because how many men would only show his most important women in his or their life? And we started to write. Yeah, exactly. We cooperated in a photo shoot, but he said he doesn't have the time back then. Then he got sick. I thought he's simply lying. Maybe that he has a jealous girlfriend, but it was true. He was sick and very busy. He worked as an art director for 23 years at the Austrian press agency until 2020. And 2020 happened, as we all know, the pandemic. And now he works as a freelancer, so I'm very happy for him that he switched. It's very challenging, but it's also very beautiful. And yeah, so we physically met in May 2008, and ever since we are together. And we have an extreme bond. I always say, okay, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. Those are really big things for me, but I can trust him. I can trust him 100%. I can be away for 4, 5, 6 weeks at a time, mostly in Romania, of course, with my family, and I can trust him 100%. And I don't know how many could say this in both ways. So he can trust me, I can trust him. He has the full freedom, and he knows that. But at the same time, I know that he never lied, he never cheated. I told him if for any reason he wants his, I don't know, freedom, but it's stupid to say freedom because he's not my property. But if he wants to be alone, let's say be alone or with somebody else, the door is always open. So yeah, we have an amazing relation and trust. We build trust, and maybe I will convince him this year to come in front of you. He's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. Everybody loves him. Introverts have many, let's say, people around them because we are very quiet, always quiet, and we are not intruding. We are not calling people, let's meet, or knocking at the doors, or showing up, disturbing anyone's privacy. Therefore, many people like us very much, and we appreciate it, but we also appreciate our moments of complete solitude, complete peace. He always says, stay or work besides me, but don't say anything. In this pandemic, everything worked perfectly because we were under the same roof for many, many hours, and we loved it. We loved it because everything was harmonized. Yeah, so now I have to start with my makeup. Like I said, I feel very festive today because, yeah, it's a new year. And I want to tell you a story, a life story, let's say a life story, and that maybe you can also be applying, or you can learn something out of it, because I will definitely learn something out of it. So yeah, I have to get started. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 p.m. It will get dark soon, but yeah, let's see how fast I will be. I've been wearing extensions for many years. I think the first time me and my sister had extensions or tried extensions on was when we were very young. We were 13. There was a family of diplomats living in Bucharest, and some of the girls, some of the young girls, they knew how to apply those extensions. They were gorgeous. They were gorgeous, but each applying extensions session was taking 8 to 9 hours because they were doing very, 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 very fine braids, like needle fine braids, and connecting those braids out of our hair. They were connecting them to those extensions, and everything had to look extremely natural. So I think they were putting hundreds of braids, or making one, two, 300. I don't know, but the hair was looking gorgeous. And now I'm wearing clip-in extensions because I love to take them out in the evening before I take a shower. By the way, showers, my father was always telling me you have to take 3 showers a day in the summer and 2 showers in the winter time. I think 3 showers is too much, but I like to take 2 showers a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, or in rare occasions just once a day. And I mean, I'm washing my hair every 5th day. Some people, of course, my husband is washing his hair every day because he says the steams, or if it gets a little bit wet, his scalp will start to scratch. So yeah, I'm applying some foundation now. I apologize, my nails are not done. I will make them, I will do my nails tomorrow or in the evening, because actually I'll have to leave very early in the morning tomorrow. I have a shift at the pop-up store, the store that I showed in the previous episode. Linda asked me if I can do another shift, and I said yes, sure, it's not a problem. And after that, I will be going to the atelier because I have to finish altering a skirt. So I want to have nice nails. And on Tuesday, I will be at the shop. It will be the last day at the shop before my creative break. I will be taking a creative break. Usually my breaks last from 5 to 6 weeks, and it's always good to take it in January and August. For me, those are good months because it's very, very quiet at the shop. And even though I say creative break, or that I will be off work for 5-6 weeks. Actually, I'm not 100% off work, but I like that everyone around me respects this, and they make a step back and they say, okay, we'll meet after that, after you'll be charging your batteries. So I thank you for your understanding and support. Regarding my channel, by the way, my sister, she's trying to start her own channel since, I don't know, 6-7 months now. She felt very inspired by me, and but I get some critics also from others, because they say, my sister says, oh my god, I get so bored by your fashion videos. Please do more really behind the scenes. So from your house, how you apply your makeup, or how you cook, because you cook good. Please show more. And I say, but this channel, it's about my profession. This is who I am, and it's about all the inspirations that influence my work, and I want to show. And I think it's diverse, yeah. So it's a lot of traveling. I mean, it's a mirror of my life. Okay, then some of you, they say, please show more of the fashion, show more of your atelier. Someone wrote me, a Christian, by the way, hi, if you are watching. He said, be very careful with the lemons, because I see that you are using lemons in your tea, and you have to be very careful. You have to choose the right ones, or you have to grow them yourself. Another thing, I will be showing you later. I got a gift from someone that I don't know, but that obviously knows me through my channel, through Facebook. And I will be showing you this gift in this episode now, a little bit later, just to finish my makeup. And yeah, so I'm happy that you are active here, writing me. I don't know that, I mean, it's good to get feedback. I love it. Constructive feedback is always welcome. But I want to do things that I consider are right for this channel. And yeah, simply what I find interesting, what my work represents, the message behind it. Amazing people, exactly what I mentioned on the first episode. If you feel bored by anything, please skip, don't watch. Or on the contrary, there are playlists, so there are categories, and simply jump to those categories, because then you will find something that would be interesting for you. I have, so each episode that I did, regardless the quality, the video quality, because I don't want to become an influencer, I don't want to become a videographer, I don't want to become a content creator, I don't want to be this perfect, I don't know, to specialize myself in. So sometimes I get the remark, oh, I love this video because it's much better done. And to me, it's not about being made better. It's about the content, or it's about the idea, the feelings behind. And my top favorite one from all of them, I love each and every one of them, but my favorite one is the one that I filmed at the Jewish Museum in Bucharest. It doesn't have the best quality picture, sound quality, but it has been so emotional being there that yeah, it's my most favorite, and I'm happy that my husband also watched it with me. He's not watching my videos, my episodes, but okay, he always gives a like and a view, but he's not watching them. And he did watch the one at the Jewish Museum, and it brought tears in his eyes. So I think this is the idea, to bring you closer to emotions of joy, of course, but also of the reality. And the reality is not always about being happy or joyful, but simply being aware of this life. And yeah, in Bucharest, I'm planning really to take time off, but if I will find any occasion, anything interesting to show you, I will be filming also in Bucharest, but I cannot promise. I have a plan for the next episodes, what I will be filming. I've already contacted some of my colleagues, so I will bring you the content that I think it will be interesting for you. So stay tuned, be subscribed, because I appreciate each and every subscription. It gives me wings and confidence to continue, and I have to continue now with my makeup. I feel for red lipstick. It's hard to wear any lipstick when you also have to wear the masks, but today I will be staying at home, and I can have some red lipstick. My mouth is asymmetric, or my lips are asymmetric, so I always have to be careful. When it comes to me, so everything that I say that are my beliefs are regarding me. I don't want to make any judgments, but I think that we should embrace more our natural self, and I'm fully against plastic surgery or enhancement, and I don't think it's natural. I don't think it's beautiful. Sure, if it makes you feel better, do it, but don't do it when you are too young, because I see women, especially women, but also men for sure, doing surgery, cosmetic surgery, when they're 18 or 20, 25. And I know women that are 50, 60, 70, they don't have any surgery done and they feel absolutely confident. One of my friends and customers, she's 85 and she's gorgeous, and I want to be like her. I'm 41, and I I would never consider having fillers. Somebody, a lady, told me about these lines here that I should fill them, and I thanked her. She looks amazing. She's 60, and I had a shock when she told me her age, because I thought she's like, I don't know, 41, 42. So she obviously looks 20 years younger, and she obviously has a good surgeon, but I don't think it's good for me. I don't think it's my thing. I don't understand, because where my atelier is located is in the middle of many, it's called ordinationen, so many practices, plastic surgeon practices, and I see women wrapped around their faces coming out of those practices and then entering the bio supermarket. Actually, my husband noticed that, and he was laughing, and I asked him, why are you laughing? And he said, isn't it ridiculous that those ladies are injecting themselves with all kind of toxins, and then they go to the bio supermarket to to purchase bio food? And I said, okay, you have a point. So yes, do what it feels good for you, because I think our mental health is very important, and if that helps you, do it, but also be aware of what comes inside you. So red lipstick now. I have a good red lipstick, but I forgot it in my shop. So this one, let's see. It's a bit dry. I hope it will do. A crazy thing that happened after my first vaccine, maybe it's related, maybe not, I don't know. But what happened is that I'm drinking coffee every day. It's only espresso, so not with milk. The strongest, the most concentrated, and the best, the most bitter as possible. And before getting vaccinated, I was maybe drinking a cappuccino once a month, and I never felt good afterwards or the next day. And yeah, now I drink every day, and it's hard on a Sunday, being in a village, living in a village with no access. The nearest place that sells amazing, espresso is McDonald's in New Lengbach. No, in Lengbach. It's awesome. It's really almost hard to believe that it's so good. Actually, it's about a machine. Obviously, the owner invested a lot, but I won't be going now there. I will wear my earrings, and something that I did for myself, I gifted myself, is this scrunchie and a scarf. So I'll have to find the scarf now. I've been ironing it because silk, you have to steam, you have to iron. I don't like wrinkles, and when I tell, okay, most of the ladies, most of my customers, they agree with me and they say, yes, I will take good care of the things that I'm buying. Either I will iron them, or I will take them to the specialist, or my housekeeper will do that. But it happened to me once when I suggested and to some colleagues, and they felt really offended. I will not get into details. But yeah, even if you have a scrunchie or a twilly, a scarf, silk scarf, please, after wearing them, please iron them. Not necessarily always the scrunchies, but the scarves, because it doesn't look good to wear it the next time and to see wrinkles positioned somewhere else, so not in the knot. And yeah, so now I will be looking for my twilly because I had time to make myself a set. So this is our Christmas tree. It's a small one. It's the second year that I'm decorating it. So I bought it 2 years ago, or 1.5 years ago. Everything was so delayed. I started decorating it on the 24th of December in the evening. Due to my work, I had some very busy days because we were going through a 3-week lockdown, and then all of a sudden the shops could open, and yeah, people needed many things. So I decorated it on the 24th. I baked the cookies also on the 24th, the Christmas cookies. Yeah, I like how it looks. Please don't mind the lack of lamp or lamps, because we need also here some lamps. But also with lamps, I'm very specific. We have a gorgeous one here from my mother-in-law, from my late mother-in-law. It's a 19th century, early 19th century lamp. It used to work with candles, and it was adapted to work with bulbs, with electricity. It's stunning, and I know that I will be finding something fitting, something complementing it for there. I will be finding it for sure at the Glass Fabrik. I filmed in that magical showroom some episodes ago. If you didn't see this episode, please do it. And but I need time. I also need time to go there, to look for something specific, to look for something in my budget. And also there I have some naked pillows because I need the right fabrics and time to sew the pillowcases. But slowly, I always say slowly. Maybe now in my creative break I will have more time for the house. Now I just want to show you some of my gifts. I will be opening also a bottle of sparkling wine and be sitting there on the sofa to chat with you a little bit. So let's do it now. A little trick that I did while or before decorating the tree was to kind of undust it. It collected some dust in the box in our garage, and then I sprayed the branches with Linari room sprays. I have a couple of them, and it really keeps the scent because every morning when I come here, I feel this soft, beautiful, elegant scent. And the lower branches, they were kind of hanging, and I used some cords, some very thin cords, to lift them up a little bit. And here I have a gift that I will be opening soon. It has been made by a lovely lady. I adore her, and she's a teacher. She made this sweet or gingerbread house together with her pupils. And she told me the stages. So every week they've been baking in the oven a part of it, and then they assembled it, everything. And yeah, she gifted it, and I like it so much. Sparkling wines, I will open a bottle to share it, to virtually share it with you. Here I got some earrings from a really amazing lady. She's one of my customers, and she's also watching some of the videos, and she said, "Oh, I see that you like accessories and earrings in particular." So she offered me hers, or some of her earrings. Look how sweet they are. Oh my god. That's a set. Please don't mind my nails. I promise that I will do them in the evening. Oh my god, look how sweet they are. And I didn't get to open this present. I will be opening it now. And here, yes, I love this present as well. From my friends, Beatrice and Michi. It's an agenda. And here, ta-da! This is the gimbal. I will not be opening it now, but I've heard that it's a little science to be able to work with it. So I need to take my time. I will do that in Romania to learn the instructions and to test it. And here is, so the gimbal was my birthday present from my husband, and this is my Christmas present, which is light. It's called light stand. So it's a light ring. I wanted it so much. I mentioned that I love to work with natural light, but sometimes it's also important to have such a tool. So I'm excited for both of them. I've been crying when he came out with this gift. I didn't expect it at all, especially that I didn't have any gift for him, and it was a bit of a heartbreak. But I didn't have a gift for him this year. It has been so difficult in many regards, and he understood. I don't know if he was disappointed, but I think I was disappointed that I didn't have it. I told him that he has my love, all my love, and yeah, he also became very emotional, and sure, he said the fact that I gave him our boys, meaning our cats, it means the world to him. So I will make myself a drink, and I will be sitting on the sofa. So my dears, I brought a bit closer to the tree my little table, lamp table, and sofa chair, and I opened a bottle of this rosé sparkling wine. 2 bottles were gifted to me by Christine, the lady with the beautiful earrings, and it's called Hal Pricobello Rosé. and it's from Mailberg. It's a beautiful area, beautiful village. And in Mailberg, I got married. I got married in 2011. There we organized our wedding because they have a beautiful castle and church and accommodation. So I was very pleased and surprised, nicely surprised that Christine offered me those bottles, but I opened it now just for me because my husband is not drinking alcohol at all, not at all, not even a drop. So I won't be finishing it today, but I will be finishing by the time that I will leave to Romania. And here I have my cookies. They look a little bit dark, not because they are burnt, but because I use the hazelnuts and I like to roast them first in the oven and then to put them in the dough. And yeah, I want to show you something here. This is a Christmas card, one of the Christmas cards that I received this year. It's from Julian Amenth and his partner Florent. I adore them, and I also, if you notice, I adore this dog, that baby. He even has a hashtag on Instagram, Rusty Vienna. He's so sweet. I'm melting when I see his photos, and I will be keeping this card for much longer, either here at home or in the shop, because it brings me such a good mood. Julian Amenth, he's a wedding planner, one of the most regarded and exclusive wedding planners, I would say in Austria, but definitely also in Europe. They are very elegant. They have an amazing team. And this photograph was made by our friend, our colleague and friend, talented Elena Azzalini. I love her. I love her work. Look how beautiful and clean and harmonized it is. So yes, I love it very much. And another beautiful card that I received, I will show you now. This card was handmade by Susanne Payer. She's a friend of mine. We've been knowing each other for, I don't know, 8 or 9 years now. And she creates those beautiful cards. Each card is one of a kind, and she sent it to me for my birthday. Together with her husband, they also sent me a second card for Christmas this year. I admit, I am not sending cards, or I don't have time. I don't have time to do cards, to take care of them. It happens very seldom. It happens seldom that I remember birthday dates. And I always feel bad that I don't do that, but maybe in the future it will change. Until then, I will enjoy what I have, what I have here. I will be opening now this gift. I have no clue what's inside. Actually, I have a scissor here. I call her Nati. She's a friend of mine. She's very private, therefore I won't be saying her name, her full name. Oh my god! What is it? Spices. Wow. She's always so thoughtful. So thoughtful. Those are the spices. I had to change the camera's battery because it was almost finishing. The battery is not holding too long, but I have 3, and I'm always making sure to have them fully charged. Here I have a gift from someone that I don't know. I received a message on Facebook, on Messenger, and in the message it was written so: am I allowed, or will you allow me to create a portrait? I'm an artist. A portrait of yours? And wow, I said, yes, of course, sure. And then, of course, I looked on his page. I looked on his page and he's so talented, and he's creating beautiful portraits. So I was so amazed that the next day he sent me a draft, and he said, look, it's not ready, I still have to do the final touches, but this is it. And I said, wow, that's crazy, that's absolutely insane. And by the evening he sent me a photograph of the final portrait. A week later, not even a week later, I received this box at the shop, and I knew it from him. But I will be opening it now. I asked him if I am allowed to open it here on my channel, and he said yes, of course, do it. So yeah, let's see how to open it safe. Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! Look! That's me. Wow! Oh my god! Thank you so much if you are watching. A very, very special gift that I will cherish. I will frame it, and I will hang it here at home.